The three M's of statistics. That's what I'll be talking about today. Um, and these three concepts are mean, mode, and median. So if you remember, or if you already know, statistics is a branch, excuse me, within mathematics to help you with analyzing mathematical data, summarizing mathematical data, and coming and finding insights or meaning from this data. So these three are the basics, the three M's. Let's talk about the mean. Mean is also known as the statistical mean or arithmetical mean, also known as average. That is a very common term. So the way you would use the word average is in a sentence would be, hey, how many hours does your kid watch TV in an average? Or how many hours in an average would your kids watch TV, for example, right? Or what's the average height of a kid in your classroom? So an average is pretty straightforward. If you have a series of numbers, let's say 1, comma 2, comma 6, to find the average, you would sum this up. So you would sum that up. Let's say average or mean equals 1 plus 2 plus 6, which is 1 plus 2 plus 6 equals to 9. And you have to do one more thing after that. You have to divide that by the number of numbers or number of occurrences of these numbers, which is 3. So 9 divided by 3, you get 3. So that's your average. Now, as you see, it's a central tendency, a tendency to look at a number in the center somehow. So average is that central tendency. And this is also another way of looking at numbers, a mode. A mode is the highest count of occurring number in a series. So if you have 1, 2, 6, comma 2, comma 3, comma 3, comma 2, and there's a lot of numbers here, but you have, let's say I change my color here, I go with yellow, and I see 2 being repeated 3 times, as you see, right? So this number 2 repeats the most within the series, and that's your mode. So 2 is the mode. Mode equals to 2 because it repeats more than any other number in the series. Okay? Median, another concept here. So let's change my color again. I use my green. So I have a number called 1, 2, 4, let's say 9, comma let's say 11, comma 17, comma 100. How many numbers do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and let's say 500. Okay, so a lot of numbers. And if I have to find the median, I just look at the series of numbers, try to find the numbers in the center. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 3 numbers on this side. Actually, to find the center, I'll have these 2 numbers showing up in the center, 9 and 11. So let me mark that with these are the numbers I have to kind of focus in on. Right, these have 3 numbers on this side and 3 numbers on this side. I don't have an exact number in the center, but these 2 numbers come in as numbers in the center. What I do is I take these 2 numbers to find the median. So I'll do 9, comma 11, and I will find the average, or you just add these 2 numbers together, 9 plus 11, and divide by 2, which is 20 divided by 2, and the median is 10. Okay. Now, interesting thing here, if you have a large number in a series, you typically average moves up. And median is a good example where it doesn't really take into account your large numbers or outliers, and it finds the central numbers by this method. Now, if I had a simpler example, let's say for median, 1, 2, 4, uh, let's say 10 and 100, the median here is the number in the center is 4, so you don't even have to do this crazy calculation, which is actually pretty straightforward, but the number here is 4. So that's what a median is, okay?